Welcome to the D&D Gardening channel. Sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. It really helps out the channel. Here's your host, Dee.
Good morning everyone, this is Dee with D&D Gardening and welcome to our channel. Today is Saturday, October 11th. And it is 10:49 a.m. Don't have my watch on today, so had to use my clock on the wall. What I am going to do today is show you how to harvest seeds from your seed pod, your Roselle seed pods. So come along with me. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take some paper, this paper right here. I am going to spread it out and I am going to allow the seeds to dry on this paper, and then I'll be able to bag them up and save them for next year. I'll just use my scissors. Let's do this. All right, there we go. I don't care about this part being all messed up. So I am going to take this, I am going to spread it out. I think I have some weights. Where are they? Okay, I found my weights. So what I'm going to do is take two, and I'm not going to make this a big piece of paper. And I'm just going to hold the paper down like that. There. Glad I still had these. These are from when I used to sew. Well, I haven't sewn in I don't know how long, but that's what I use those for, to hold the patterns down. Okay. I'm also going to connect my GoPro. From now on, if y'all hear me say GoPro, I'm talking about the GoPro. I don't know why my brain keeps calling it a GoPro, so maybe that's what I need to call it. Because this is the only thing I use it for, is in my garden, to show you guys something. All right, so what I'm going to do now is take the little seed pods, and I'm gonna get that out of the way. And I had one I'd already cracked open. Here he is. And I will show you close up, and forgive my arms, I've been cleaning, so I'm a little ashy right about now. But you see how those seeds are in there? I hope you can see how those seeds are in here. See them in there? Well, I am going to spread them out onto this paper so they can dry. And then once they have dried, I will then take them and put them in a bag. Now there are seeds all throughout this, just like with okra seeds. You have to get each and every little compartment. Because there's multiple. And I know seeds don't want light. I only have the blinds open for more light for the camera. But this room pretty much stays closed off and hardly gone into because everything that I'm growing is outside. And there's no need for me to necessarily come in here unless I'm refreshing my fertilizer because I have my bone meal in here. But you see, these little seed pods are full of seeds. If I can just get my hand to stop shaking, and it does that, so it just kind of is what it is. Okay, so out of that seed pod, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Here's 12, 14. Let me count that over because I don't think I did that right. 2, 4, 34. I got 35 seeds out of one seed pod. And you guys, you know how much you pay for seeds. If there's something that you can get to go to seed where you don't have to buy seeds again, do that because it's an investment and it is well worth it. Now, how I'm breaking open this little seed pod is I'm just taking it, smashing it, and then it opens up for me to get the seeds. Or I open it up to get the seeds. If this was already still on the plant and it had dried, then the seeds would just fall out by themselves. But because this is from what I harvested and the Roselle was not dry, they were still fresh, I guess. All right, get out if you don't mind. I was saying something and I forgot. Oh, yeah. When I harvested the Roselle, these are the seed pods that they were on. And so I saved them. And I did read online at several botanical journals pages. And they did say that you can harvest the seeds even if they are not dry yet. You just have to keep them in a dry, humid area and they will dry themselves. You just sit them out. And so that's what I'm doing. But I'm taking the seeds out of the pod because I want them to dry out faster. I don't want to just sit the pod because I don't want them to, I don't know if they'll rot. I don't know what'll happen, but I figured this was the best way. And this is one of the suggested ways that they said to do it. So that's why I am doing it this way. Okay, all of the seeds out of that one. I mean, I'm going to be left with a ton of seeds because I have this entire bowl to do. And 35 seeds were in one pod. So can you just imagine? I mean, it's more seeds than you know what to do with. But I know what I can do with them. And you guys will find that out soon. But these pods, they have so much in them, and we don't even know it. Some people just harvest it for the Roselle, you know, so they can make teas or the jams or the Jamaican sorrel tea. I think it has alcohol in it, but I don't hear of anybody really harvesting seeds for them. And I know one of them can grow to be huge, but you know, the plant actually can grow huge, very tall, very wild. But so that means that everybody will just only plant, you know, you'll plant 1 or 2 Roselle bushes or plants, and you'll still have an abundance of seeds when you harvest. So I am going to stop talking. I am going to put on some music. I'm going to sit down, and I am going to continue unpotting these seeds so I can save them. Now you're probably wondering, why am I, going to harvest all of these seeds? Well, some of them may not dry. And I want to make sure that I have plenty, even though it was already on the paper, it's way past plenty. But I have them. And I don't have to buy any more. Because depending on how the tea and the jam tastes will determine if I grow Roselle again. Because if I don't like it and we don't eat it, I'm not going to grow it.
To help the channel grow, do us a solid. Subscribe to the channel, like and share the videos. We appreciate you all and hope you enjoy our presentations as we enjoy making them.
And you know, I was looking at a channel today. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Is it Salty Dog Farmer? I can't remember. I think it is though. He was talking about the 9 things that you should think about when gardening. And one of them was to take your time. You're not gonna compete. You're not competing with anybody. Just because this person has something that grew beautifully doing it one way doesn't always mean it will work for you. And if it doesn't work, then that's fine. Move on. But it's not something, you know, gardeners are not in competition with each other. If anything, we are rooting for each other. Because who would not want somebody to succeed in bringing food into their home? So don't think just because yours didn't turn out the way theirs did does not mean that you failed. You just keep trying until you get it. And that's what I do. Because last year I had a bumper crop of carrots. This year, I'm not. All right, I'm really done now. And that's okay. Well, it's not okay because I want some carrots, but it's okay. You know, sometimes you succeed and sometimes you don't. All right, so seeds, here they are. And I'm just gonna leave them here to dry. And once they dry, I will put them in a little bag that is, the air is removed out of, and I will have a bunch of Roselle seeds. And I still got more Roselle seed pods. And I still have Roselle outside on the planted in the bag. So I will have plenty of Roselle seeds.
A few moments later.
I also forgot to mention, hang on, that I am going to take these seed pods and just pour them out here. And hopefully they will dry. Oh, these are Roselle that were bad. I thought I threw them away, but I didn't. Yuck. So, these seed pods I'm going to leave out here so they can dry as well. And we'll see if the seeds and the seed pods will dry in this fashion. I know some people put things that they want to dry in paper bags. I don't know if that would work for this instance, but I'm just going to put it all here so they can all dry together. So that is going to do it for the video for today. I harvested some Roselle seeds and I am laying them on the table to dry, and once they dry I will bring you back and show you a photo of them. Well, I'll put a photo on the end. No, because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to dry, but I will take a photo of the dry seeds later once they dry and show you guys how they turned out. So thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time or your 5th time watching one of our videos or visiting our channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified the way? What the way? we're going to start this over. Thank you so much for joining me. What I have accomplished over here is I have de-seeded the seeds from the Roselle seed pods, and I have the seeds laying on top of some brown craft paper. You can put them on a paper towel or anything, just something that will help soak up some of the moisture, or suck out some of the moisture so they can dry. I also still have a bowl practically full of Roselle seed pods that I could still harvest from, even with the hundreds that I already have, along with the plant that is still outside. And so I'll have tons, and I mean tons, of Roselle seeds. So thank you so much for watching this video. If this is your first time or your fifth time watching one of our videos or visiting our channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified the next time we upload a video. I would love to hear you guys' comments. If you have saved Roselle seeds before, how did they turn out? What was the method you used when you took the seeds out and harvested them? I would like to know where you're watching me from, and I would also like to ask, if I may, hit that like button. That helps me tremendously, as in that lets me know that you enjoy the content that I am creating, and hopefully you're getting something out of it. So please let me know with a thumbs up, and also I would love to read your comments. I always try to respond to every comment that I get, so please comment as well. So thank you again for joining me, and always remember, grow your own, eat your own. And until I see you on the next one, take care. Bye.
Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.